Norm Norlander here. I'd like to demonstrate the concept and basic techniques for making wire core dubbing brushes. Now it is thought that dubbing brushes were first used in Eastern Europe, very likely Poland, Czechoslovakia, that part of the world. My first experience with them was with Daryl Martin. He introduced me to the concept about 20 years ago. Now dubbing brushes are essentially oriented fur, feather barbules, or fibers spun into a loop of thread. It's often referred to as a dubbing loop. By using wire, these tightly twisted brushes can be formed and put aside. They will not unwind prior to putting them on the hook, very much like making your own chenille. The Nor-Vise fly tying system lends itself very well to creating dubbing brushes, and by utilizing the Nor-Vise dubbing brush table, it is much easier to create an endless variety of very effective fly patterns. Let's take a look at the basic setup. First we have our standard issue Norvise right here. Next we have what's called a dubbing brush table. Now you want to note that the surface, which by the way is suede leather, is set to just slightly above the shank of the hook. That's really important. The suede leather will keep the fur or hackle barbules from flying off. We're going to be using some soft copper wire. By the way, this is a great use for your old bobbins. Put a wire on there, it works great, it's real handy. The wire, by the way, that we're using is about 6 thousandths in diameter. Now let's make a dubbing brush. First we're going to take this copper wire, put it through the eye of the hook, and pull out about a foot or so. Grasp it up here right at the eye of the hook, give the vise a spin. That'll twist the wire together. What we're going to do is we're going to take one end of it, the end with a bobbin on it, and let it hang over the table. The other end, the tag end, just kind of let it dangle out there. Next I'm going to reach around and take a couple clumps of rabbit fur, clip it off the hide like so, and you place the butt end of that fur on top of the wire that's on the table. Probably 2 or 3 clumps will work out just about right here. Let's take one more. Okay, yeah, maybe just a bit more. There we go. Now I like to use my scissor points as a bodkin, and you can spread this out, just kind of even it out a little bit. Next we take the tag end of the wire and bring it over the wire that's on the table itself. That forms what's known as a dubbing loop. Hold the 2 wires together, lift them off the table, push the table out of the way. Now we give your Nor-Vise a spin like this. And that is how you create a dubbing brush. Make yourself a whole shoebox full of these little beauties, and we'll be ready to create some really wonderful flies.